All right, let's take a live look outside right now from the Mission Ridge camera. We don't have the sunshine we had yesterday, but that's okay on this Valentine's Day. Let's get to meteorologist Alison Pryor for a look at our forecast for all those who maybe have some outdoor plans or going out to dinner, Alison.
Yeah, it may not be as pretty as yesterday, but we're still going to get into the 60s this afternoon, and there will be some breaks in the clouds this afternoon too. And the good news is dry conditions for your Valentine's Day plans. So let's take a peek. I wanted to show you our regional temperatures first. You can kind of see this big picture of how right here in the Tennessee Valley, kind of squeezed in between the Cumberland Plateau and the mountains to our east, we do have some cooler air. So 63 in Atlanta, 62 in Nashville, where we are here in Chattanooga, sitting at 52 degrees. But once we get a few of those breaks in the clouds later this afternoon, that's going to allow our temperatures once again to kind of rocket right on up into the 60s and feel a little bit more comfortable outside. It's still not going to be perfectly sunny though. 58 degrees at 1 o'clock, 64 degrees at 3 p.m., 66 at 5 o'clock, and then kind of dipping back down through the 50s as we go through your evening and nighttime hours. That's when you're also going to see that little bit of a chance for a couple of spotty sprinkles. So overall, partly sunny today, but at times, yes, mostly cloudy, and we're certainly dealing with that outside right now. 67 for our high. I do want to point out this wind right here. So the wind is going to be picking up this afternoon. That's going to help fuel that warm up in temperatures from the south at about 10 to 15 miles per hour at times this afternoon and tonight, gusting around 25 to 35. Now, some of those wind gusts may be even stronger than that, particularly for our western communities. So wind advisory is in a place for this afternoon all the way through early Wednesday morning. I'm talking about pre-sunrise hours on Wednesday morning. Van Buren, Grundy, Jackson, and DeKalb counties are part of that. Gusts up to 35 to 45 miles per hour will be possible. Those highest values are going to be for the elevated terrain, so up along those higher elevations. And then over to the east, southeastern Monroe County is under a high wind warning. Up in the mountains like the Cherry-Hale Skyway, gusts up to 65 miles per hour are going to be possible this afternoon through tonight. So that's certainly strong enough to blow around some unsecured objects, cause some tree limb damage as well. For most of you, though, it's going to be pretty quiet when we're talking about our Valentine's afternoon into evening time. There's this stray little something showing up on radar. There may be a couple of sprinkles or raindrops that are falling in Polk County, McMinn County right now, but for most across the area, it's just those clouds, and those clouds are beginning to scoot on over Cherokee County as well. But I want to draw your eye to the west. You can see some of those breaks. That's what I was talking about, a few breaks in the clouds for this afternoon. But again, partly to mostly cloudy skies. All the rain to the west of us, the good news is for your Valentine's night plans, as this moves eastward, it's going to be fading out. That's why we're not talking about soaking rain overnight tonight. Here's about 2:30, partly sunny skies, that wind picking up from the south. Once again, by evening time, becoming mostly cloudy across our area. And then here comes that rain as it fades out. So not too many worries as far as your Valentine's dinner plans. Overnight tonight after midnight, we'll just have these widely scattered showers across our area during the early morning hours of Wednesday. Wednesday will continue to have a few of these hit or miss showers, generally pretty light in nature, so not so much a big deal as far as those rainfall chances on Wednesday. Let's go ahead and take you to Thursday, though. This is early Thursday morning. We're going to have an initial wave of rain and storms move into our area, particularly for some of our northwestern communities, and then another one kind of picks up around about 8 a.m. on Wednesday morning. A second wave is going to come through and develop Thursday is what I'm talking about, Thursday afternoon into Thursday evening time. This is the one that I think we have a greater concern for the potential for an isolated strong to severe storm along with that heavier rainfall. In fact, the severe outlook for Thursday, we're seeing that risk from the Gulf Coast all the way up to the Great Lakes. Zooming in closer to our local area, we're split between this level 1 and level 2 risk. So what does that mean for you? Well, it means pretty much every location we have that potential for an isolated severe storm. Again, I think it's going to be the afternoon and evening hours on Thursday that we're going to have to watch out for. So Thursday will be a storm alert weather day. Today, yes, we do have the clouds, but overall still pretty nice for a Valentine's Day. When you're talking about the middle of February, having the 60s for highs will feel good this afternoon.